Oh man. Recording on. I'm going to go up to touch on the pod here. Pod here. Pod here. Mark 1. Now let's continue to do our thing now. And we're going to touch on conic fairing. Take the conic fairing off. Oh, the conic fairing was awesome. Let's put it back. We didn't mean to delete the conic fairing. No, it was insurmountably destroyed by the evil geniuses of destruction. Now, I will say that this little son of a gun here, we are going to get this done. So now we've finally come back. We've got our Apollo 1 shuttle. Looks like we're ready. We've got a fairing on it. We've got a couple rockets. We're good to go with it, I think. We did a simulation just a second ago off camera. We're able to get out to space. I'm a little iffy on if we'll be able to land or not, but it'll come close. It'll do at least get us into orbit and not, we'll play it by ear because it takes 500 or 600 delta V to get off the ground and get back to base if we need to. So let's go ahead and say that we're going to build this. It's going to take many days because we've got what do we have in the pipeline right now? What we have in the pipeline right now is, let's open up the mod. We have Apollo 1, which is just going to be a test that's 15 hours. This one's 19 days, so we're going to have to move it. Can we move this to the first build slot? Oh, we can move that to the first build slot, so that's going to be 2 days. Apollo 1 will be 4 days. Let's go ahead and move it down, get this done in 15 hours, and then we'll be good to go. Warp to complete for this one. We'll go run the test for it, and then we'll be good to go. I think this is episode 3 or 4. Again, this is my first recording since I messed up the first recording. Sorry, I was really tired, and I wasn't using Reaper or anything to record the audio with, so I couldn't raise the volume of my talking without raising the game volume, which was a no bueno. And it ended up being really hard to hear. But I basically I went through the mods. I did some of the first starter missions, the ones that are not very exciting anyway. So this will be kind of our first attempt at what we're going to do while we're waiting for this to go out. Let's go review what we've got so far. We've escaped the atmosphere. We've launched a new vessel. We've orbited Kerman. We've gotten space around it. We've set all the altitude records, all the big stuff. We rescued Calvert Kerman, which I'm not sure if we're going to have the audio for that or not. I was a little tired there too. But I'm going to process that later. But we rescued Calvert Kerman as well. In the first design, we realized that the Sputnik module sucks. Like there's no attitude control in SAS. It's pretty freaking terrible. Some of the tests we're doing now is LV909 in flight, which is kind of a hard one. As I've been doing it, it's hard to do. LVT45, I want to test that one in a minute. Radial parachutes should be easy to do if I have a drogue chute over top. On this one, I should be able to do it in this Apollo 1A mission. Launch stability one, we're going to test in a second. We're going to test this one in 45 at the same time. Conduct orbital survey of the moon, which I'm going to do with Apollo 1A, which is the one you just saw with the fairing. High orbit above the moon, do magnetometer. Mystery goo high above the moon, can do that. Material study low over the moon, can do that. That's going to be $33,000 and 33 reputation, so we can do that easy. Explore the moon, the basics, 122 grand for that, 104 reputation. Achieve orbit, transfer science from around space, land on it, and recover data from the surface. Those are the easy ones, so we can get those done easy enough. And now while we're waiting, let's warp to roll us. Rolling out. Let's warp to complete for this thing. Dun 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 dun. Let's test. Bum 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 bum. Let's test. Okay. Let's get this audio in here. And let's launch. Launch the Apollo 1. Jebediah, of course, our faithful test pilot. But since we're not going to fly anywhere, we're going to move him. We're going to put we're going to add someone else. We're just going to add we're going to have Bill. Bill Kerman hasn't had much fun, so we're going to give him an opportunity to do a test on the station. He'll like it. Okay, and here we go. This is Flight of the Valkyries. This is kind of a lot of mods I went over the first mission, or in the first episode before I got all tired and my voice got boned. But it's gonna be really neat. It's gonna be really neat, kind of playing with new mods I've never played with before. Let's see. We should be able to hit this. This will trigger that, but this won't stay connected, so we won't have any failures. Test launch in 3, 2, 1, and go. We have 2 successes. We have the stability enhancer, boom, and we have the LV-45, and that means the mission is complete. Let's have Bill EVA just do a test to make sure there's no science we need from the launch pad. No science. And let's see. Hop in. Let's recover the vessel and call this one a day. That one worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. You know, and thanks to the Northern Alex, he kind of gave me the tips I needed to kind of, hey, record your audio for your talking different than the audio from the game. That's a pro tip, and man, much credit to these guys like Devil Dog and Northern Alex and people that do YouTube. It's a lot of work compared to streaming. Streaming is real easy. This doing all the work, the post processing is ridiculously hard. It's fun, but it's certainly hard. And learning Premium Cut Pro has been kind of a challenge myself. Now let's go look and see. This has moved up. Has this one moved up to the main launch pad yet? It looks like it has because it's now only 2 days instead of 4 days. So I think that's good. Let's fast forward until we didn't have a launch, so we don't have to I think that was done that way. Let's see. Do we need tech modules yet? Nope, no tech modules. Close. Let's go to the VAB. Let's warp to this being done. Warp to this being done in 2 days. This one will be a little bit harder, but I think we can do it.
Garibaldi.
First placing here for a vessel. We're gonna go ahead. We've got Apollo 1A. It's on the launch pad. We're gonna go in. We're gonna have our top man on Jebediah Kerman. We're gonna go in and we're gonna launch. And their mission's gonna be get to the moon and get as much data as we can from the moon. Oh, before we begin, I would say before we could begin, I would have liked to popped off and kind of got a chronal vessel view of it, but this will be okay. And you might hear someone in the background. I'm on a team speak at the moment, so it might be a little bit of interruption, but it's all good in the long run. Okay. First, we're going to set our rendezvous target as the Mun. When is our target? Let's check our vessel completion. Vessel's complete. Please feel free to go to the thingamabobber. Okay, NSIS enabled. Okay, so we are now back, ready to launch. And we've got everything good on the SAS. Rocket power at full, Mun set. We want to make sure he's also setting the prograde at all times once it gets up. And let's take off in 3, 2, 1, ignition. Keeping it set to prograde is helpful. Like I found that setting it to stabilize with the near mod, the near mod here, it doesn't work very well because once the wind resistance hits down, she wobbles quite a bit. She's going to get up to 70 kilometers just in this these rockets, and I'm really trying to do a good job of making sure she's a good she's stable, because it's hard to get this payload into orbit with the engines I have. I don't have anything super fancy right now, and the aerodynamics is impressive. It's not as hard as FAR, but it's still noticeably different. Like already getting 500 meters per second, already getting the wind resistance off it, seeing the plane buffeted based on those kind of things is pretty cool. So yeah, it's we're passing 30 kilometers for our apoapsis. We're a little bit off. You see she's wobbling a lot. Let's see if we can start turning on our side a little bit, start angling just a bit if we can do it. If we can do it, every little bit helps. 50, if I can turn it just a little bit, come on. I hadn't done that before, but she's see, you turn a little bit and you get this weird aerodynamic stress. Okay, engine's about to cut out. Firing boosters. Okay, perfect. We have no failures this time. Let's start turning her. We're already at 70 degrees for our... Come back to me, baby girl. Come back here, girl. And you see we're losing thrust like crazy. We're at 900 now. We're dropping like a rock, but it's more important that we just try to get horizontal velocity as fast as we can now. I tried for a lot to pitch over, like multiple times off camera, to pitch off to to 90 degrees over here to 90 degrees horizontal, and it or as pitched towards that, and it didn't work very well. The wind just sheared it off and threw me out of control, and the only way I was able to contain any real control was that way. I tried the 2 booster module, which is in another video. I don't know if you got to see that footage or not, but the 2 booster model didn't have enough oomph. It was much more stable, but didn't have enough oomph to get us into the air. We were a little bit short of getting to the mud, so I needed those extra boosters to get us a little bit higher, get us some more, delta V. Turn a little bit more inward, so we're backing off. Okay, perfect. Down to 450 meters per second on this boat, this ship. Okay, here we go. Our apoapsis is falling because I've kind of dipped down really low. I'm trying to really do our best to slingshot out. We're down to 500 kilometers. 500 kilometers for a periapsis. It's slowly but surely going. I'm going to dip my nose up again, kind of pull my apoapsis up a little bit more. I want to try to do what I can to delay the inevitable. Because we're not quite making the time we'd hoped for. So let's see. Cutting stage. At least we get that stage back, which is nice. Okay. 400 kilometers up now. We're picking up gas now. Picking up steam like crazy now. 350 kilometers. We're really moving now. We have 1,000 delta V left. A slingshot through that would be the ideal scenario. 200 kilometers, 250 kilometers periapsis. Let's take a look here and see. Our apoapsis is, the apoapsis is strong with this one. Let's kind of wait up here, wait till we get there. Move road, burn out. Let's see. Intercept mode. Oh, dude, that's fucking spot on. 400 kilometers. I can live with that for right now. That'll be good enough for government work. That's perfect. And while we're up here, let's go ahead and dump the fairings. Oh, we have things that landed. Recovery stage. 1600 back. Ooh, the radial decoupler burned out. Okay. 1600. Turned out 1600. Okay, so looks like we got all of our most arranged backflip. We had some other minor issues, but not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, it's 50, so we're going to want to burn at 25-ish. It's 30. Burn. That one lost just the decoupler, so some of the stuff broke. But it could be worse. We don't have enough delta V to actually get there, which is going to be a pain, but we can do this. And 50 delta V. Come on, baby, you can do it. Where it's final stage. Let's go to the map view now that we're out of here. 300 meters per second we have left to burn. That'll put us about 1,300 meters per second coming into the atmosphere. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It's going to be cut pretty close if we try to land. So we might just try flyby today, until we can kind of lock some more science. This should give us a little bit of science, lock some more things to do a better pass next time. Or we change the payload of the ship a little bit. I cut some weight off. There's always that option as well. 84. Let's slow down a little bit so we don't overshoot. And boom, razzmatazz. Let's see. Perhaps this is 320. And that's going to throw us at 4 there. Let's see if there's a scenario where we can. No, that's a scenario that will reject us out of orbit. Let's see if there's a scenario where we. Oh, yeah, there's a scenario where it dumps us by at 500, but that's not very close. It throws us back a little bit closer, but if we had this, let's see. cancel this one out. What's the amount it's going to take to get us back if we do this one? $18.35. Well, look, it's obviously not the best. It doesn't obviously. It's not doing a very good job because it doesn't 1500 delta V to do that. So it's probably something with the navigation computer. Let's time accelerate till we get to the. Oh, we got some science from you. Let's see what science we have that we can get. Crew report potentially. Let's look at the orbital science. EVA report, yes please. EVA reports. Get it. Store it. Load. Magnetometer scan. Turn back on SAS. Got a good deal of charge. Transmit that science. Sweet science. We have one materials bear too. We have two materials bear. Sunshine we have two, so we'll go ahead and do this one's high Kerbal orbit. We can do one in high Munar Orbit and low Munar Orbit. So I think we should do that one actually. And now that we've got this magnetometer out, let's go ahead and put it back since we want to take the science we need. Thank you for being nice to us and telling us what to do, Science Monster, but we'll do more of that later. Let's see, what's our stage recovered for almost 5,600 bucks. Awesome. That's money. And that's money we're gonna need. Like this is expensive. There's a lot of stuff that's expensive in this mod. Much less doing Kerbal construction time to unlocks. Like you get them as you progress through missions. But if you really want to expand your building time and whatnot, like that costs money in science. So it's money's a big blocker on what you can get done in the game. So it's certainly interesting. Okay, stabilizing. We are almost here. Let's go in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's look at the mission we have. 99. So let's go ahead and look at the ship. Do we have the capacity to... Oh yeah, we've got the drogue chute here to slow us down first. The next thing we trigger. Awesome. Achieve orbit on the mud, which we've done it. From high orbital the mud. Magnetometer crew report. Keep the data. Magnetometer scan. See if that gives us. That should give us this one. Keep the data. Materials from low. Mystery group from high. Mystery group easy enough. Keep that data. Materials bay from high. We'll do a materials bay when we get low as well. Keep that. UV report. Oh, we're going too fast. That's why I can't do it. Wait till it slows down before we hop out, because the ship will then use attitude control. See, like that. I've noticed a bug in 0.9 where guys seem to want to drop the heck off the back of the bus. Keep data. Take data. Store data. So I should be able to do the crew report anyway. Crew report. Fantastic. So we don't need another one. Put this diagonal magnetometer away again. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see, where's the order from? Let's take it crazy and say 57. Same for 57. Just to be super safe. Stop it. That's what we'll take to get us. I don't need a ton, I just need orbit. You know, we're gonna just we're gonna work on orbit this time. So let's go ahead and fast forward till we get to there. going to be 86. We might actually make enough to land, but I want to push my luck this time. You do know how it is, I'm sure. Let's go ahead. Yeah, it's not totally precise, so we can burn right now. We'll be okay. Done. Achieve more, but we got this one, we got that one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, from high orbit. Why wasn't high orbit? Wasn't I? I guess we'll see. Let's see. Material study. What more samples can we be collecting my butt? For materials, we have that one right there. Dingleberries. So we'll keep it. Come report. Transmit. Because I'm making one of those buckets run down a lot of my trying, that's for sure. A lot of signs for that one. Ciao. Land on the moon, we're going to do that one. Transmit and receive. We'll do those two next mission. Magnometer scan from high orbit. Mystery goo from high orbit. Material study low orbit. We got most of those. So let's put bay doors. Because we have things inside like those antennae and stuff. It's weird with the parachutes. I'm going to have to move the parachutes next time because they kind of ruin the look of it a little bit. I'm going to close these doors later because I don't want to mess with the aerodynamics. Top doors. Still more samples to be collected. Let's see if that's actually true or not. Let's hop out. I'm gonna go try to grab the data. Move it here. Do the Scott Melee approach. Collect data. Store experiments. Get in. Long magnetic data. And we most certainly can keep that data. Toggle boom. Okay, now let's plot our burn home. If I recall correctly, I think we need to burn out from the side actually. Burn out from the side. Yeah, bring us back in. Perfect. It's 81. It's totally doable. Let's go ahead and let's do it next go round. Because it's only 39. Okay. We can leave that for the while. Whoa, let's cut off SAS because we don't want to hit right now. So we don't want to. We're down to 75, so we don't want to run that out. We kind of want to let, in reality, we want Jeb to kind of fly us home, you know, because we're gonna need that last 75 for re-entry, and without solar panels, it's, you know, you gotta do your best to conserve. And I did waste a big chunk by sending data out there, but now we're up to 100. Is it still gonna be the same out we're orbiting? Is it still gonna be? That's too much. 19 too much. 34. 39. 39. An 8-second burn. Let's go to the moon. And close enough. Oh. RCS off. Done. 66. Should we say, let's say goodbye to Kerbal with a screenshot. Let's try to find a good one of Kerbal. Oh, the moon. Let's get some good screenshots. Let's see. Oh, there's Kerbal. Screenshot. That's good too. The picture. Oh, there's DMagic. Oh, the distance viewer. Nice. We can see all the things now. Awesome. So we got some pictures there. Boom. Back to there. Warp our way through. We're almost the transfer point. We're going to just come in. And I always try real hard to get back to KSP. And actually, I should have enough. I've got 1,000 Delta V, so I should be able to do it this time. And I'm going to do it on my FAPS 41, so it might pull me in. I'm not sure how it does with me, or I guess I'll find out in a second or two. Where's Kerbal? There's Kerbal. As we warp slowly towards Kerbal. So 6. Save for safety. Let's go ahead. Spin. Oh, jeez. You underestimate how much SAS tells you. Okay. Oh, yes. Let's land. Let's see. Let's try SAS. I'm just going to save real quick. Our periapsis is 40. My collapsis is quickly dropping down. So 40 is not too bad. It dropped us a lot. A couple passes like that, we should be okay. What science we do here? Let's see what it tells us. Materials. We don't have materials bay right now, bro. Yeah, sure. Just out of an abundance of caution. Let's reset that. An abundance of caution though. So yeah, they're still doing it. Let's see if there's materials. What are the materials like? But we probably could get we can do it. I don't think we can do it. Let's go out of the launchpad reconditioning. It'll be reconditioning every time we've never had a mission this long, so the launchpad is already done and fixed. Done and fixed. Six should make it a little bit easier. Approach Kerbal again. Let's go ahead really quickly while we're entering Drop in quickly. Like a stone effect. Is that too much? Drop in. We're 35 as our apoapsis. We're dropping. We might actually be too far back at this point. Let's turn on trajectories so we know for sure. I think we might be too far. If we're not too far, we just made it by the skin of our teeth. 41, 40. You see it's starting to project. We're going, and it's not quite sure if I'm gonna make it here or make it there. You know. That should be the end line, I guess. 45. So we really want to land right there in KSP. Well, I guess, you know, so I guess 35 is actually a pretty reasonable number to put this into. All the way up there now. So that's what it's telling us we're going to be. Okay, so we're going to here and then go here and then. So it's going to say we're going to here, go through again, blah, 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 blah. See if our position is just right. And account for it being a little off. You know, go back up, back up. Oh, that's too high. Okay, oh, let's turn on. Okay, stop, 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 stop. So we're burning, let's go back out again. Boom, that's perfect. That would be perfect. And just to account for the fact that it's going to be a little off because of the drogue shoots, like let's do that. That'll be as close as we can start to get. We have barely any juice left in the battery. We're going to be landing on the day side, which is one positive to it. First thing we'll do is pop this drogue shoot. Okay. Now we've got a couple science things that we want to do. LV909, Mark 5 radio. That one's done. That's done. 206, we're not doing it. Okay. So LV909, 15,000. This one is 10 to 17. This is the one we're going to aim for. So that'll, if we need that one, that'll be a good day. Let's pop the drogue shoot first. 5,000. It'll be our drogue shoot that we pop first. So Mark 26, Mark 7 to the radio. So we're spinning out of control because we're basically out of juice. So we have no juice left to do anything. We have no command authority right now. So we have to hope that, you know, we still look like we're on target. That's what we put in. The spinning's obviously going to fuck us up, but that's why we need to get that drogue shoot popped as soon as possible. So that we can see already the spinning's messing this up greatly. Yeah, see, we're way off now where we should be based on this. Kilometers. What's down there? Where is that in here? Because that's something down there. There's something over the desert. I never realized. There's something right up there. Did you see it right back there? Right, there's something there. Let's see. Yeah, we're well off our freaking target. Well off our target. We have the LV-99 has to be in flight over code, which we might be able to do. Oh no, I'm not ready. And let's open our landing gear just in case we lose any more. Oh, we're getting. Oh, it's terrible. We're gonna get a big pop in a second. It's gonna pull us the other way, hopefully, because we have no power. Oh, we might actually land on land though, if we're lucky. If we get, come on, guys, get your shoot deploy, dagnabbit. I wish I could force that thing to deploy. We're gonna miss this landmass too. Jeepers creepers. Come on. This thing's a mess. Drop a level stone on this first drogue shoot isn't deploying. There we go. That's slowing us down. Good deal. Perfect. So we need to be between 200 and 700, 10,000 feet. That's slowing us down a lot, which is good. 17,000, 10,000 feet, we're getting down there quick. So as soon as we see this, you know, altitude, that's probably 7,000, we're within the range of altitude now. Just now. The speed's getting there. We're rapidly getting, oh, it's going to be so close. 10,000. Did we get it? Oh, we missed it. We freaking missed it. Oh, what a pain in the butt. That one's hard to do. I don't want to. It's hard to slow down enough so that at this altitude. I should have fired retrograde. That would have helped too. Didn't think of that at the time because I'm a bonehead. Once again, I'm off for this one too now. So let's just go ahead. F5. These are slowing us down. There's 3 drogue shoots. It's pulling us up. We're already slowing down pretty good right now. Once we're a little bit closer, I'll pop the main shoots. All the drogue shoots right now. It gives us 18. Come on. We're going to land, splash down the ocean. Let's see if there's any crew ports we can do over here. We have no command authority. This one's back down pretty low. 400. So we'll slow it down real quick. And that drift to the bottom is a pain in the butt. 150, 1, 2, 3. So now we've won the 5. So it's a lot slower. Apollo 1 mission successful. Prepare for splashdown in the ocean in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover vessel. Good. Okay, so that concludes the next mission, probably 3 or 4. One or the other. Again, sorry for the amateur shit in the beginning. I didn't realize how tired I was and how low I was talking. And I was kind of talking like a crazy person anyway. We got 223 signs for that. That's not to mention some of the other contracts either. That's awesome. Good job, guys. We recovered $15,000 from all the parts, which is awesome. Up to $200,000 bankroll. And Jeb gained 3 XP. Let's see what his XP was for. For orbiting around the Corbin. Excuse me, we're out orbiting on Kerbal. I want to hire another pilot. I need Wilbur. Wilbur, you want to pilot? Let's see. Engineer, 2 engineers, 1 scientist, I'll need a scientist. Newsom. Okay, let's go ahead while we're here. Let's check those contract completes. Contract. Oh, yes, we did. Let's go ahead and look at some better rockets that can get us into freaking space now. Unlock those 45s. Heavy rocketry, of course. Gives us the Rocket Max service engine, which is a nice one. Skipper B is just Skipper A with a little bit different stuff. That and the big SRB ones. Yes, please. That's a must have. Dynamic albatross neutrons. That was interesting. Albatross. Oh, it must be a D module. Okay, cool. Interesting. Cool. And we must have solar panels. Like, we've got to be able to recharge our batteries. We're far enough along when we need it. So it gives us the dynamic albatross of neutrons. That is a DMagic orbital science module. Turbo battery pack, illuminator 1.2. Alkaline fuel cell consumes hydrogen, oxygen, produces potable water heat, and moderate electrical output, which will do in a pinch. And, if you're somewhere like, that's helped me a lot. Maybe use somewhere universal storage hydrogen block. Yes, we do need that very much greatly. Surface laser, oxygen block, water tank, landing gear. That'll be just eventually right now. Fuel lines, Rocket Max, baby engine, universal storage, LFO tank. What is that one? Is that a I guess it's just a different tank for something. Pipe end joints, LV90. Solar particle collector, nice. I love me some science. Solar particle collector for DMagic. Winch. Interstage fairings. Thrust plate adapter. Oh, that's cool. That multi-plate adapter, nice. Here's your quarters. That was a good one too. Let's see what other ones we have. Because I actually find myself using plane parts more now. Procedural fairing upgrade, all the fairings will be up to 3 meters. 2.5 meters, we're going to do that actually quickly. Tail connectors, with wings. Choose plane parts. Better inlet stabilizers. A better probe core that actually has, I think it actually has a little better control. I think it has SAS, which is important. Underplant tank, that's also important. Oh, these are hard choices. I don't really use fuel lines much lately, so I'm going to go with the better fairing parts right now. But I really do need this one to unlock. To also unlock. We're not going to be able to get this to the next level science anyway. So until then, let's see. Have we unlocked any tech? So we've got 16 hours and then a day to do a lot of these other systems. We have 5 upgrades available. We're going to upgrade them into R&D. We had 1 day for some things. We're going to upgrade this to 4 science per, so we put 3 into that. We're going to upgrade this one again. That should drop our tech down to, that should drop our tech time down from a day to 16 hours. That's awesome. And half tickets. That's my favorite choice so far, is doing that. Let's see what the other upgrade we can do is, we need to upgrade the VAB, build stuff faster. I want to be able to start, unfortunately we need to start building space plane stuff a little bit faster. Because I'm going to start building more and more space plane things, so I'm going to throw something there, get 0.15 a little bit better. But for now, that concludes this edition of this episode of Flight of the Valkyries. Successful mission to the Mun, a lot of science unlocked. That's good, and we'll see you next time, guys. So talk to you later.